Since it opened, Ilio DiPaolo's in Blaisdell has had a close connection to the Buffalo Bills. It's a short drive away from Ralph Wilson Stadium. It's a favorite restaurant of lots of players, coaches, and fans, and its walls are covered with memorabilia. Naturally, conversations around meals at Ilio's often turn to favorite Bills memories or thoughts on the current team's chances. And that's exactly what's happening out on the patio today, except this group of Bills fans is a little different than most.
Pro wrestling has been such a big, vital part of Western New York tradition and Buffalo tradition since before our time. The last sporting event in the Buffalo Auditorium was pro wrestling 20 years ago, so now we're bringing all the wrestlers back and we're doing a reunion. So you got generations of wrestlers here this weekend.
Dennis and his dad, Ilio, when I first came to Buffalo, they took me in, so I became a wrestling fan. And at the very first one that we had was great, and so Dennis is planning another one. I said, I got to come back for it.
I had the opportunity about 20 years ago to bring a wrestling event to Buffalo. Obviously getting to meet Dennis DiPaolo enhanced that experience.
You got to remember in the 60s, the Bills were just starting out. They used to practice right up the street here where the McKinley Mall was, and it was a short walk down for dinner to Ilio's. Pro wrestling was the big sport in town. Many of our Buffalo Bills players were great wrestlers, so there's always a deep connection. Football and wrestling, you know, it's a hand-in-hand thing.
One of the first events that we had here, Jim Kelly decided to spontaneously jump up in the ring and get involved in a match, and it was an unscripted part of the show. And in fact, it was the best part of the show.
Don't hurt your arm, whatever you do. Don't break your arm, Jim, or your leg. Oh, God. Then we have to move after that.
I won't go so far as to say I wanted to sign him at that point because I knew he was a little busy playing football.
This is just great. It's like being back to the roots of wrestling, the bond of the ring, we call it. The best of the Northeast is here to wrestle this weekend. A couple of them are Buffalo Bills season ticket holders, so how cool is that?
Transplanted Buffalonian originally. I was born here, raised in Texas. And my family's still very passionate about those Buffalo Bills.
It's hard not to fall in love with Buffalo once you actually come to Buffalo, and especially when you step foot in the Ralph.
We're going to make them Bills fans anyway, especially after having lunch here. They got to be a Bills fan.
Wrestling's like food. You know, it brings people together, talk about the old days, talk about what's going on in your lives.
That's the key to success in Buffalo. When the team embraces the community and the community embraces the team, that's a win-win combination.
Ooh, yeah.